Hi, it's old Brookie again. I teach a lot of little kids how to play guitar, and when I was a younger teacher, I didn't really know what I know now. So maybe I can help some of you guitar teachers out there how to handle a couple of things with working with little kids. I start kids at age 5, 6, and 7, um, and I think they can do pretty good. It takes time. You never know; they might really catch on and get super good. They will surprise you, even though it seems like it's going very slow. One thing that I noticed with a new student yesterday was he was having a really hard time just wrapping his arm around this way to get to the neck. And it just seemed like he was really cranked out. I just recommend relaxing the arm and just raise it up naturally. You might need to practice that. It's kind of about all it is. But you just let them maybe work it out for themselves, and you can't really fix it the first lesson. But that's what I told him, and it was the second lesson. And so, as far as the picking hand, kids will want to use their thumb, which I think is okay, so because they want to feel the string. If they want to use their thumb, that's okay for a while, but eventually they'll realize they need to use a pick. Of course, kids are going to want to hold a pick kind of like a fist, or they'll want to do it kind of like this or this. I try to, not go crazy on them immediately, but eventually when it's time, we'll get that pick right on their index finger on the side and add the thumb. So it looks like that. We'll try. That's pretty awkward. Then they'll go right back to this, and then we'll have to keep reminding them. Eventually, we'll get them to hold the pick right. I see this space here. Hang on, let me show you something. I've got this. I got a little car I use to show. Car should be able to get through that little space there. So then, otherwise, they get kind of clamped up and they get a fist. So that keeps their hand a little bit loose there. And try to, might say, hey, these fingers are like a bird's wing. Or say hello with those fingers. Keep them loose. Don't tense up. And anyway, here's here's one thing that you might come across. Kids with a pick, they might go way up here, which is, when I play, I move around, but they get stuck up here. And then they have a hard time finding the right string. It's kind of they're using their whole arm, and it's just a wild guess if they'll hit the right string or not. If I always say, hey, let's come on back here, and you have to tell them over and over, but eventually they can learn how to do this correctly. So now here's the other thing. They like to take the pick, dig in underneath it like this, and push out, which has a horrible sound. I'll demonstrate. So they kind of whoosh. If I say, why is your hand going way up here? For every note, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but they also snap. They dig under the string, lift it, and, they launch it. And when I was a younger teacher, I didn't know what to say. But now I say, hey, we're not doing that. So I just try to get them to use gravity to let gravity just drop it through. Just let it drop. Soft. And then follow through a little bit. You don't have to dig in and snap it. Just softer. And I'll say things like, if you're petting a kitty, you're going to be petting them soft, right? Just say you're petting a baby bunny here. We're not, just relax. Ideally, I'll get them to take this corner of the hand by the pinky, this little butt cheek of your hand here. Not that side. This side will sit on this corner here, which is a hard sell. But once they get there, then, they don't have to move their arm anymore. You can rest your shoulder, your elbow, your whole giant right side of your body can lean right into that. And it just takes repetition. So that's, just getting them situated. Oh, here's another thing. They want to hold the guitar way over here or here. Plus, it will slide down their pants. And I'll say, first of all, quit wearing shiny pants or slippery pants. So it'll just they want to lay it flat so they can see. I'm like, okay, we can handle that for a few seconds, but eventually we're going to get it back here. So don't let them come over here because that's going to make the neck 10 miles long. Sometimes I have to reach over, hello, and they go right back over here. I'm like, hello. Back and forth, back and forth. Even some adults come in wanting to go over here, But and they want to go like this so they can see, but we're going to keep it over on the picking hand's leg. And what else? Lots more. So it's all these things are just common things. Oh, here's another thing. They'll take a pick and dig way in. Every note will have if you hear this sound, it means the pick is going way deep in there. So I'll say, hey, let's take the pick and just make it so it's a tiny little tip. So if you hear this, it's a dead giveaway that, hey, you're going way too deep and you're just snagging into the pick is snagging too deep into the string. All right, then your fretting hand, well, I'll just have them pick the strings like E, A, D, G, B, E. I call it the skinny one and the fat one. And we just might, I tune them. I don't make them tune yet, but I can't handle watching that. Nobody can handle that. But I make them memorize those strings. You can say, eat a darn good breakfast early, or Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye, Eddie. Then we get them to start doing, I'll teach them E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. And we go back down. I'll write it out and say, okay, make a diagram. Then immediately I go to tablature and I go 002054. That gets them pretty excited. That's the first phrase. Second phrase, 002075. 00129 5542 1010 9575. And they can use just one finger. Don't really worry about fingering yet. That's the first tune we do. Then we go over to ring, middle, index, ring, open, open. Ring, middle, open, ring, second string, open, open. There's where we're going to use ring and middle. Get ring and middle started. Then we can do this. 0 3 3 0 0 3 2 3 2 3, second string 3 3 0 0. Get them going on some metal right off the bat. You can do Smoke on the Water. Any finger they can use is okay on that one. So that's 3 tunes. They're ready to give a concert. You can do that'll keep them busy for a while. And, we'll just see if we can get them to keep coming back and get those fingers toughened up a little bit. And coordination, it just takes a long time. And some kids, that they're just, it's painful. It's a hard half hour. And their parents are in there kind of getting involved, and which is good most of the time. Sometimes the parents can really kind of put a damper on it, but most of the parents, 99% of them are great, but I've seen parents come in and just have kind of weird expectations for the kid. They're unrealistic, that, and we're getting a good repertoire, good relationship with the kid, rapport I was trying to say, and the parents come in and just kind of wreck it. The student was making progress, we were having fun, and the parent comes in with, yeah, that's rare though, but we try to keep it fun. Let's see, any other secret tricks? Yeah, so I got more. When it's time to strum some chords, here's a good chord. Ring finger, 3rd fret, 1st string, hit 4 strings. There's your G major. Remember, just let that gravity take that fretting or strumming hand, just let it float. You can kind of remember to put your forearm on this edge here. You can go like jingle bells, jingle all the way on a G major, or G major 7. There's your middle finger. Get them to make an arpeggio, and then index here, G7 and G6. So there's 4 easy chords. And then you can have a little fun, you can goof around a little bit. You don't have to be all learning the whole lesson. A little bit of hangout, a little bit of building rapport is fine. And yeah, I do tune the kids. I just get them in the habit of knowing that their guitar will have to be tuned, but I don't really push them having to do these yet right off the bat. But eventually, if they show an interest, then I will. But I don't have the patience to watch them turn those pegs right now. Anyway, those are just a few ideas. If you like what we do here, let me know. If I can answer any questions or do any other videos for you, let me know. If you can subscribe, that's cool. Share, comment, give me a thumbs up, and that's cool. Thanks for watching. See ya.